What's going on, my fellow duelists? Veteran X here, and today we have Harpy ladies. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that we're able to play Harpies at pretty much full power. So yeah, let's not waste any more time. I'm going to go over the deck list, I'm going to go over the cards, the combo pieces, and then after that I have a few replays to show. And you get to see how Harpy gets driven with Tri-Brigades, and it's so much fun. And now, let's get right into it, baby. So the first cards I'm going to go over are the Harpy cards. So starting out, we have Harpy Lady 1, and I run 3 copies of it. And what this card does, all wind monsters gain 300 attack. It's as simple as that. And the reason why I'm running this one is because that attack boost really comes in handy in a lot of duels, especially when I have Barrier Statue of the Storm on the field. Since he only has a 1000 attack, those attack boosts really start to add up, because the only way, like most of my opponents, they can get around my board is if they try to attack into Wind Barrier Statue with like some kind of normal summon. So if their normal summon isn't at least, what, let's go with 1600 or 1900 or better, they're not going to be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh! They're going to lose. And I'm going to speak on what this card does right now before I go into any more of the Harpy cards. So simply put, neither player can special summon monsters except wind monsters. That's all it says. That's all it is, baby. And this is one of the best win conditions within the Harpy deck, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot tell you how many duels I've won with this card. Well, actually, you're going to see 2 of them within the replays, but a little bit more on that later. And how I get into Barrier Statue of the Storm, I'll speak on that a little bit later in the deck. But first, I got to go over the rest of the Harpies. Harpy Chandler, 3 of. Let's read what this card does. You can discard 1 Harpy card, special summon 1 Harpy monster from your deck in defense position, except Harpy Chandler, of course. And notice it says 1 Harpy card. So that means you can discard any single card that has Harpy in it. Harpy's Featherstorm, I don't know why you would discard that, but you can. It is a target. It is live. Harpy's Hunting Ground is a target. You can pitch that and special summon a Harpy monster from your deck. And of course, any of the Harpy Lady monsters as well. They are all live targets, and they can be special summoned from the deck as well. So yeah, don't forget that if you've seen that you open up with a Harpy Chandler and then you have Harpy's Hunting Ground in hand, but you have no other Harpies, don't fret. You can just pitch Harpy's Hunting Ground, and then you can special summon a Perfumer from your deck, and then you can go into more plays. Oh, also, there's another bonus effect here. So while you control a dragon monster, this card levels become 7. And if you're trying to run a rank 7 engine, or I mean rank 7 Exceed package, you could use that effect for some bonus spice, but it gets into the playstyle too much for me. And normally I would run this guy. I would run Tempest if I was running like the rank 7 Exceed package, and Tempest is so freaking good with Harpies, but it gets to the playstyle here, so that's neither here nor there. Let's go to the next Harpy card, Harpy Harpist. You can run this at 1 or 2 of in your deck. I feel like 2 is kind of pushing it for me because it can be a brick sometimes. But one of my favorite openings is having Harpy Chandler, normal summon her, and then I pitch Harpy Harpist to the grave, and I get to go into more combos. Then during the end phase, Harpy Harpist, she does her thing. She gets to search 1 Harpy, 1 Harpy monster, or 1 level 4 winged beast monster with 1500 less attack from your deck to the hand. So that means she can search pretty much any of the Harpy ladies, and she can search Tri-Brigade Nerval as well. So that's some extra bonus spice with that. So run 1 or 2 copies of Harpy Harpist. Do not run 3. That is too many. Absolutely too many. The next one, Harpy Perfumer. If you're not running 3 of Perfumer, you're running Harpies wrong. You have to run 3 of Perfumer at all times. This card is so damn disgusting, and I love it. So basically, when this card is normal or special summon, you can add 1 spell or trap from your deck to your hand that specifically lists the card, Harpy Lady Sisters, and its text. And if you control a level 5 or higher Harpy monster, when you activate this effect, you get a second copy, but with a different name from the first. So with Harpy Perfumer, your main search is pretty much always going to be Elegant Egotist. Always. Always, you're going to try to pick up Elegant Egotist so you can swarm the board, you can maintain advantage, you can have bodies on the board, you can go into link plays, you can keep extending your combos almost all the time. Now, on some seldom occasions, you may pick up the Harpy's Hunting Ground. Maybe if you need to destroy some of your opponent's back row, they got too much going on back there, you need to destroy it. Or if you want to pop maybe your own Hysteric Sign or something like that, that's also an option too. But 95% of the time, you're going to go pick up Elegant Egotist off of Harpy Perfumer's effect. I'm running one copy of Harpy Oracle, and any more than that, it just feels like it's too much for me. At least just one copy of it is fine. So I like Harpy Oracle because she can special summon herself if you control a level 5 or higher Harpy monster. And most of the time, that's going to be Cyber / Harpy Lady. So she's a really good combo extender just to get an extra body on the board. A beautiful one of. If you're running 2 copies of this, you're going to run into problems. I'm not going to lie. Normally, I don't want to draw Harpy Oracle. The only way I want to see Harpy Oracle is if I pick it up off of, let's say, either Channeler's effect, Hysteric Signs effect, or Harpy Harpist effect. I want to be able to search it from my deck and then add it to my hand. I do not want to top deck a Harpy Oracle unless I have no other Harpies in my hand. But most times, drawing it is kind of a brick. Unless, you know, you can make the most out of it, of course. Alright, and I think that covers all of the Harpy monsters. So now, let's go into the Tri-Brigade, ladies and gentlemen. Run 3 Tri-Brigade Nervo at all times. This card is so dang good. Let's read it, shall we? You can banish any number of beast, beast warrior, and or winged beast monsters in your graveyard. So you already have synergy there. Special summon 1 beast, beast warrior, or winged beast link monster from your extra deck with the link rating equal to the number banished. Do I need to read that slower? So let's say I have 4, you know, beast, beast warrior, or winged beast monsters in my graveyard, and that's going to happen naturally because of Harpies and then Tri-Brigades, and I activate Nervo's effect or any of the Tri-Brigade monsters effect. I can link summon a link 4 monster by using materials from my graveyard for the link summoning. That's literally what the Tri-Brigades do. That's how busted this. Oh, it's so freaking good. And of course, you can go into a link 1 monster, link 2 monsters, link 3 monsters, however many you want. All you gotta do is pop their effects. And it's so beautiful. And Nervo has an extra effect as well. So when he's sent to the graveyard, doesn't matter if he's sent from the hand, if he's sent from the deck to the grave, from the field to the grave, doesn't matter. You can add 1 Tri-Brigade monster from your deck to your hand, except Tri-Brigade Nervo. And the thing is, you're going to be sending your Tri-Brigade monsters to the graveyard naturally during your plays. So Tri-Brigade Nervo's search effect is so dang clutch when you're going through your plays. It's amazing. Run 3 of at all times. Do not run anything less than 3. The next Tri-Brigade we'll go over is Curious. So what he does, he has the same link summoning effect by using monsters as material from your graveyard, and he has another effect here. So instead of being sent to the graveyard to search, you can discard 1 other beast, beast warrior, or winged beast monster, special summon this card from your hand. So yeah, he fills up your graveyard so that way you can have material for the link summoners to activate their effects, and he special summons himself. So his downside is not even a downside, it's a plus. Your graveyard is literally your second hand when you're playing Tri-Brigade Harpies, and this, oh, it's so spicy. Man, I'm telling you, I have a blast playing this deck. You can hear it in my voice, like how excited I am about Harpies Tri-Brigades. Alright, so the next Tri-Brigade monster we're going to go into is Tri-Brigade Kit. So I'm running 1 copy of Kit right now. You may be able to run 2 copies if you want, but I feel real comfortable with just running 1. And normally I just get off her effect 1 time and bam, I'm good. I'm pretty much set up for the game. So what Kit does, she has the same link summoning effect from the graveyard. And also, if she's sent to the graveyard period, you can send 1 Tri-Brigade card from your deck to the graveyard, except of course Tri-Brigade Kit. So what I like to do is I find some way to send Tri-Brigade Kit to the grave, and trust me, it's gonna happen. With the other Tri-Brigade Fractal, I'll get into him next. But when Kit's sent to the grave, either through link summoning or activate a monster effect, it doesn't matter. I then send Nervo to the graveyard as well, so that way I can get a search off of Nervo. And the thing is, I now have 2 materials for link summoning just off running normal plays. I have Kit, Nervo, and whatever the heck else I have in the graveyard too. And it works out wonderfully. Oh, it's so damn spicy. Alright, and we're going to go into the last Tri-Brigade monster here, Fractal. So what this card does, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Send 1 level 3 or lower beast, beast warrior, or winged beast monster from your deck to the graveyard. So one of my favorite combos to do is pop off Fractal's effect. I send Kit to the grave, and then from Kit's, her effect goes off, you send Nervo to the grave, and you get to search 1 Tri-Brigade monster. That's 3 materials that I just put in the grave just by activating 1 Fractal. run 3 copies of Fractal at all times. Absolutely. Do not run anything less than 3. He is a combo starter. He's the play extender. He can do it all, baby. He can do it all. And we'll go over my hand traps real quick. Maxi. If I had 3 copies of it, I'll be running 3 copies of it. But I don't. Only have 1. As you can see, I'm broke. I don't have that many UR gems left. Maxi, what it does, during any play turn, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Each time your opponent special summons a monster, you immediately draw 1 card. Yeah, it makes your opponent take the Maxi challenge. Ooh, it's so damn spicy. I'm running 2 copies of Ash Blossom. I only have 2 copies, so I'm running 2 copies of it. And it works out for me. And the last main deck monster, of course, here is Various Statue of the Stormwind. So I spoke on him earlier, and basically he's like one of the win conditions of the deck. And the way this guy works is that you want to get Smorg onto the field, and during the end phase, Smorg special summons any winged beast monster from your hand or deck. And your #1 target is going to be this one, because most opponents you're going to play against, they're not playing wind monsters. You know, they're playing like dark or light or earth or fire, anything else but wind. You're going to have that advantage, but your opponent's not. And it's a floodgate for them. And you know, most decks want to special summon monsters, so if you stop that from happening, they have to scoop. It's a win for you. You're going to see how well this thing just wins games. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go into the spell and traps. So the first spell, my favorite spell in this entire deck, Elegant Egotist. we're summoning the inner spirit of my Valentine here. Elegant Egotist, run 3 of, do not run anything less. If a Harpy Lady is on the field, special summon 1 Harpy Lady or a Harpy Lady system from your hand or deck. It's that simple. It's not once per turn. You get a free body on the field. You get to do more combos. You extend out your plays. Ladies and gentlemen, I love this card so much. Run 3 of. If you here and you know about Harpies, then you know how well Elegant Egotist is. No need to go over it anymore. I got 1 copy of Harpy's Feather Duster, of course. And since it's at 1, there's a lot of synergy that comes with having this card again. Oh, man. I love it. Oh, also, this is a target for Harpy Chandler, so if your hand's kind of bricked and you need a Harpy on board, you normal summon Harpy Chandler, and you can pitch Harpy's Feather Duster if you want to special summon another Harpy from your deck. You know, that's an option. We got Harpy's Hunting Ground. Every time a Harpy monster is summoned to the field, you pop 1 spell or trap. So you can use this to pop your own back row. Normally, you're going to pop Hysteric Sign. Hysteric Sign is disgusting. Absolutely filthy. Oh, we're going to go into Hysteric Sign very soon, but most of the times you want to pop Hysteric Sign on your side of the field, and you can also pop your opponent's back row too. So yeah, it's pretty damn good. Running 3 copies of Fire Formation Tinky. So what this card does, you get 1 level 4 level Beast Warrior monster from your deck to your hand. It's as simple as that. And the card that we'll be targeting is this guy, Fractal. Run 3 copies of Fire Formation Tinky. You get to search out Fractal, go into more plays. Too easy, baby. Oh, now I misspoke earlier. I said Elegant Egotist is my favorite card in this deck. I lied. It's Hysteric Sign. Hysteric Sign is so damn broken. If this card was in any other archetype, it'd probably be banned. Well, that and another card we're going to talk about very soon. So what Hysteric Sign does is when this card is activated, add 1 Elegant Egotist from your deck to your hand. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it's sitting there this turn, you can add 3 different Harpy cards from your deck to your hand. You can add up to 3 different Harpy cards from your deck to your hand. And you can only use 1 effect, so you can't activate Hysteric Sign and get the Elegant Egotist and then try to destroy Hysteric Sign as well to get the end phase effect. That's not how it works. You can do either or. So normally what I do, I just set Hysteric Sign, I find some way to pop it or send it to the graveyard, or find some way to pitch it from my hand to the graveyard, and yeah, I get the end phase effect. Or if I feel like I can swing for game, then I'll just search for Elegant Egotist and I'll go into my combos and then try to hopefully win the game in that turn. Hysteric Sign is incredible. Run 3 of. Do not run anything less. Tri-Brigade Airborne Assault. This card is amazing. So you know how Swallow's Nest works? Well, Tri-Brigade is kind of that same concept, but much better. So instead of tributing one of your winged beast monsters, all you gotta do here is just target one of them, or a beast warrior, or a beast monster, and special summon 1 beast warrior, or winged beast monster from your deck in defense position with a different type and with attack less than or equal to that monster. So basically, it can special summon any monster from my deck. That's literally what this card does. And it's a quick play spell. It's a quickie. It's a quickie, baby. So you can activate this on your opponent's turn as well. So when you think your opponent's trying to do something spicy and trying to attack one of your monsters, no, man, just pop Airborne Assault. You mess up their whatever flow they were trying to do, and you get to special summon some other monster. And one of my favorite things to do is to like get Harpy, is like target one monster, special summon a Harpy lady, and if I have like Harpy's Feather Rest in hand, I go ahead and I can play that from my hand and then just negate all monster effects. Oh my goodness. This card is incredible. Run 3 of at all times. When you start playing Harpies Tri-Brigade and you play this card, you're going to see how special it is. This card wins games. It puts body on the board. It's like another copy of Elegant Egotist as well, but freaking better. Oh man, you can hear the excitedness in my voice. That's how happy and just pumped I am for this deck. Now, let's discuss the best card in this deck. Hell, this trap card might be one of the best cards in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! And the only reason why it's not banned right now is because it's very limited to only wind monsters or Harpy monsters. So let's read this real quick. If you control a wind beast type monster until the end of this turn, negate any monster effects your opponent activates. I don't think I need to read any further. Until the end of this turn, negate any monster effects your opponent activates. It doesn't matter what it is. They can use a hand trap, negate it. They can activate a monster that's already on the field, negate it. They can activate a monster effect that's in the graveyard, negate it. It doesn't matter. Negate all your opponent's effects, no questions asked, and there's no way around this. But wait, there's more. If you control a Harpy monster, you can activate this card from your hand. Bro, you can activate this incredible card from your hand if you have a Harpy monster on the board. This card is filthy. It's not even rated PG-13. It's rated freaking R. Tell your kids to close their eyes when they're reading this card, because this card wins games. And I can't tell you how many times people get caught off guard when Harpy's Featherstorm just gets played. They can't do anything. So if you combine Harpy's Featherstorm with Barrier Statue of the Storm, your opponent has no choice but to pass their turn. They pretty much have to pass their turn or they're going to scoop the game. They're just going to scoop the game up on to the next one. And it's beautiful getting this to go off. And there are ways to search Harpy's Featherstorm as well. And you can do that through Hysteric Sign. And unfortunately, that's really the only way to do it. But yeah, you can search it through Hysteric Sign by using its in-phase effect, of course. I also play Harpies in real life. So when I go to my locals and tournaments and I play Harpy's Featherstorm, I get people that want to read Harpy's Featherstorm all the time. They're like, wait a minute, it can really do that? I'm like, yeah. All your monster effects are negated. All of them. Every single one of them. Yep. 3 of. You run that 3-piece KFC. 3 copies at all times, baby. Oh, and also Harpy's Featherstorm has a bonus effect. So if this card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you can add 1 Harpy's Feather Duster from your deck to your hand. So yeah, there used to be a time when Harpy's Feather Dusters were banned, so you couldn't really get the destruction effect. But now that you have 1 copy, yeah, you can search Harpy's Feather Duster. Pretty dang cool. So one of my favorite things to do here, you can set Harpy's Featherstorm, and then let's say you have like a Smorg on board and you have Wind Barrier Statue of the Storm Winds, and your opponent, they draw from your deck, then you wait for them to pop an MST or something. Let them hit Harpy's Featherstorm, and then you can chain it to that destruction. So you can chain Harpy's Featherstorm activation, negate all your monsters effect, MST still blows up Harpy's Featherstorm, and then you get to search Harpy's Feather Duster from your deck. So you still get all the bonuses from it, and you get a search as well. It's beautiful. And I'm also running a run copy of Tri-Brigade Revolt. So special summon a number of your beasts, beast warrior, and or winged beast monsters that are banished or in your graveyard, but negate their effects. Then immediately after this effect resolves, link summon 1 Tri-Brigade Link monster, using only those monsters. So, but it's almost like Hysteric Party, but for every card in this deck. It's literally for Tri-Brigades, Harpy Lady, All of them. And the thing is, you gotta do a little bit of math when you're playing this card. So you gotta make sure that you have enough monster zones available to activate this card, and you gotta have a link monster pointing to a zone to link summon that monster to as well. So there's a lot of almost preparation that goes in effect so that you can get Tri-Brigade Revolt to go off. But when you do get it, it's très magnifique. It's really good. So run copy of it. And now let's dive into the extra deck. Cyber / Harpy Lady. For this card Synchro Summon, you can treat one Harpy monster you control as a tuner. Yeah, it's that great. This card becomes Harpy Lady on the field in the graveyard, and also when a spell or trap effect is activated, quick effect, you can target one monster your opponent controls or one Harpy monster you control, return it to the hand. If you can create Cyber / Harpy after doing all your combos, you know, that's a great turn 1 board. You got Smorg, you have Wind Barrier Statue, you got Cyber / Harpy Lady, you have a Hysteric Sign going into the grave, you got Harpy's Featherstorm coming into your hand because Hysteric Sign, the end phase effect is working. Oh, synergy, baby. Synergy, keeping that tempo up. Lightning Chidori, one of the all-time great rank 4 monsters for Harpies. It's still pretty good, ladies and gentlemen, even in 2022. So if this card is Exceed Summon, target one set card your opponent controls, return that target to the bottom of the deck. Enough said. And then you can detach one Exceed material, target one face-up card your opponent controls, return that target to the top of the deck. So you can also lock out your opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Almost by activating his effect. It's still fun, he still sees a lot of play and success for me. Harpy's Pet Phantasmal Dragon, this card can attack your opponent's life points directly. Enough said. Tornado Dragon, so you can use this guy to destroy either your opponent's spell or traps, or you can use it to destroy your own Hysteric Sign. One copy of Tornado Dragon is perfectly fine. Divine Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thickness. You already know what this bad boy does. He's a freaking board wipe if one of your Exceed monsters attacks. Yeah, enough said. This card is still freaking good. One copy, baby. Link Karibo, one of the best Link 1 generic monsters in the game. And normally I'm using Nerval to go into Link Karibo. If I'm not locked out of like certain special summons by that point in time, then yeah, I'm going to Link Karibo by using Nerval. Nightmare Phoenix, he's still good. Destroy one spell or trap on your opponent's field. Enough said. And I'm also running Firefighting Daruma Doll. So he's another way to destroy Hysteric Sign. And he can also destroy your opponent's spell and traps as well. So he's like a Diamond Dire Wolf for spell and traps. Go figure, baby. Harpy Conductor, another Harpy monster. If a Harpy monster you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can destroy one spell or trap you control instead. Okay, so some kind of protection here. And if another face-up Harpy monster you control returns to your hand, you can target one special summon monster your opponent controls, return it to the hand. So yeah, it has some pretty good effects. And it's also a Harpy Lady. It's another target for this bad boy right here, Harpy's Featherstorm. Fairy Jeet. Ooh, Fairy Jeet is the combo extender. I love going to Fairy Jeet. So during your main phase, you can special summon one level 4 or lower beast, beast warrior, or winged beast monster from your hand. Yes. Alright, but wait. There's more. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can draw one card, then place one card from your hand on the bottom of your deck. So if you need to fix your hand a little bit, just link her away, keep going through your plays, through your combos, get rid of the problem card you don't need, and hopefully the card that you draw from the deck is something you can use. Enough said. Bear Broom. Oh, this is the card that searches out Revolt and Airborne Assault. Yeah, I was like, I know I had someone to search it. So the way it works is this. You can discard 2 cards, then target one of your banished level 4 or lower beast warrior or winged beast monster special summon it. Okay. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one Tri-Brigade spell or trap from your deck to your hand. Then place one card from your hand on the bottom of your deck. So yeah, that's the way to search the Revolt and Tri-Brigade Airborne Assault. Yeah, buddy. That's why I'm running that card. Okay. Smorg, one of my winning conditions. So remember how Tri-Brigade can use like not link monsters, but materials from the graveyard to go into link summonings? So if I can get at least 3 monsters and at least 1 winged beast monster into the graveyard, I'm going into Smorg, baby. Because once Smorg is on the board, by the time your end phase comes, you're going to special summon, you guessed it, Barrier Statue of the Storm Winds. And that's pretty much going to win you the game almost. Pretty much guaranteed. And then also, this thing, if he doesn't get destroyed on every end phase, you can special summon 1 winged beast monster from your hand or deck. And it doesn't matter. It can be Nerval. It can be any Harpy lady. If you're on an Avian Apex, let me see if I can find it here. This guy right here, you can special summon him as well, and he's an Omni-Gate. And I would be playing him, but as you can see, I don't have a single copy of him, and I don't have any more CPURs. Sag, big Sag. Once per chain, when a card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can track one Miss Valley card you control, mainly himself. Return that target to the hand. If you do, negate the activation and destroy that card. Yes, so he's a nice tech option to run with Harpies. Tri-Brigade Rugal, the Silver Sheller. So he can special summon one level 4 or lower beast, beast warrior, or winged beast monster from your hand or graveyard during your opponent's turn during their main phase. But the effects of that monster are negated as well. He's cool if you want to do like for graveyard recursion, and if your opponent's not able to get rid of your piece that you revive, it just goes back to your hand, and you can use it to do all kinds of disgusting stuff. So yeah, he's a pretty good card to run. One of, baby. Boar Sword Dragon, you know what he does. He's a big beater that can swing for games. Yep, you know what Boar Sword Dragon does. And we have Tri-Brigade Shurok, the Ominous Omen. Now, some people run this at 2 copies. I'm going to tell you, at 1 is just fine for me. You can run 2 copies if you want, but normally, if I have to go into a second copy of Tri-Brigade Shurok, it's not looking good. But the thing is, if he's special summoned, or for another beast warrior, winged beast monster special summon to your field, you can banish 1 card on the field. And that is so dang good. And another thing is, if you're able to special summon a beast warrior, winged beast monster on your opponent's turn through this card, Tri-Brigade Assault, you get to banish 1 of your opponent's monsters too. So that's like advantage. You get to special summon a monster from your deck, and then you get to banish 1 of your opponent's monsters. Oh, it's so freaking good, man. Oh, actually, you get to banish 1 card. So any card, not just a monster, you can banish 1 card. Shurok is so freaking spicy. Love Shurok. And that covers the deck, ladies and gentlemen. And now, let's go right into some replays, shall we? Alright, let's see how we want to open up here. So, the goal is to get Barrier Statue on the field. Like, that has to happen. So, let's go ahead and activate Fractal. Yep. And with Fractal, we'll send Kit to the grave. And when Kit's sent to the grave, she gets to send another Tri-Brigade monster to the grave. And guess who we're going to send? Nerval, baby. Let's go. And when he's sent to the grave, he gets to pitch. Well, not. He gets to search 1 Tri-Brigade monster. Add it to my hand. Heck yeah, baby. Screw it. Let's go grab another Fractal. Let's do it, baby. Now, how many do I have in grave? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 of those bad boys in grave right now. So, I'm going to special Curious. And I'm going to pitch Nerval. Actually, I'll probably pitch this guy. Yeah, I'll pitch him. There we go. Come on, Curious. There you go. That's a thick man. Thick boy. Yeah, let's go into Farigite. Manage 2 cards. 1, 2. Yep. Special summon Farigite. Yeah, baby. And then I will special summon Nerval, but special summon him in defense mode. Put him over there. There we go. What we're going to do now is go into Smorg, baby. Cool. Alright. Which is cool because I do... Alright. Now that we got Smorg on the board, who do I want to send to the deck? Let's just put this guy back in the deck. Alright. And from here, we shall pass for turn, special summon a Barrier Statue. There we go. Let's put him right here. Alright. I now pass. Let's see what my opponent does here. Yeah, feel the vibe, baby. Feel the vibes. Come on, buddy. Ooh, Dragon Shrine. What? Oh, no. Is he playing Blue Eyes? Is that what's going on here? Oh, he going against a Blue Eyes player, bro. Man, that's huge. Yep, it's a Blue Eyes player. And since they sent that card, they get add 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon from the deck to the hand. And that's not once per turn either. So hopefully, I don't think Blue Eyes have any wind monsters that they can special summon. Unless he has some way to get rid of Barrier Statue with Storm Winds. He has to pass. There's nothing he can do. Yes! Yes, sir! We got the victory, baby. Man, I didn't even get to go in all my combos I wanted to. Let's go into another duel. We love going first. We set up that Barrier Statue and we just win games. Like, come on. Ooh, okay. How can we drive this? Harpies Featherstorm, the best trap card in the game, ladies and gentlemen. We pulled it on the very first turn. Okay, so our normal Harpy Chandler. Please, no Ash, no Ash. Activate this effect, and we're going to pitch Harpy's Hunting Ground to the grave so I can special summon a Harpy from my deck. Cancel that. Alright, and we're going to special Harpy Perfumer! Because why the heck not? And when she special summon, you already know what we're going for. Elegant Egotist, baby. Good vibes over here. Good vibes. All the vibes, baby. Okay, so far, so good. Let's take our time. Let's examine what we got going on so far. So, I want to end with a Smorg and at least 1 Harpy monster. I need to do that. So, let's see how we can make that happen. I'm going to Elegant Egotist here. Gonna special summon the beefy Harpy. Here we go. Put her right there. Okay. And the reason why I want a Harpy on board by the time I pass is so that way Harpy's Featherstorm will be live from my hand. You know, that's just disgusting being able to do that. Oh, I got it. I know what I want to do. Alright. We're going to play this bad boy. Tri-Brigade Assault. Haha. Man, this card is disgusting. I love this card so much. So we're going to bring out Tri-Brigade Kit. Let's go into Kit. And we're going to send, well, Farrajeet. And we're going to link those 2 guys away. I mean, gals, not guys. And when Kit's sent to the grave, she gets to send 1 to the grave herself. And guess who we're sending? That's right, we're sending Nervo, baby. There you go. And we're going to activate his effect. Yep. And guess who we're going to bring in? We're going to bring in Curious. Alright. So far, so good. How many different monsters I have in the grave? Nice. So I can go into Smorg here. Yes. Alright. I'm going to pop her effect. We're going to special summon Curious to the field in attack position. There we go. And we're going to pop his effect. Yeah. We're going to banish 3 cards, including 1 Winged Beast monster with the Harpy Perfumer. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Looking good, looking good. And we're going to go into Smorg. Big Burb. We got the Big Burb on the field, baby. Alright. So what I can do here, I'll go into Rugal. And then I'll activate his effect to special summon one of my Harpy ladies back from the grave. Let's get Farrajeet out of here. There we go. Count her as 2. That's right. And we send 1 more to the grave. Let's do Harpy Chandler. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. That's more sexy. That's a lot more sexy. There we go. Alright. And when Farrajeet sent to the grave, we get to draw 1 and put 1 card from... Oh, wow. Look what I drew. What? Wow. I'm about to send it back. Because I got Ash and I got Featherstorm in hand. So, yeah, it's all good. Alright, let's pass for turn. In phase. Yes. We're going to special summon... You already know who we're going for. Wind Barrier Statue, baby. Our ultimate win condition. Alright. And once my opponent starts doing things, as soon as he starts doing anything, like, I don't care. I'm playing Harpy's Featherstorm. As soon as he draws from the deck. Like, boy, I'm going to stop you from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, come on. Let's go. He can't special summon except wind monsters. And I'm going to negate, like, all his monster effects. Let's go. Do this right now. Let's see what you got, buddy. I got my turn 1 board set up. No. His effect does not work, baby. It doesn't work. It's not gonna work. Harpy Featherstorm deletes all your monsters' effects, whether it's hand traps, whether it's from the graveyard, whether they're being banished, whether they're being special summon, normal summon, it doesn't matter. All your monster effects are done. Let's go. Good vibes, baby. Oh, look, he's thinking. He's like, what's going on? Yo, let's read Harpy's Featherstorm real quick. If you control a wind-winged beast monster until the end of the turn, negate any monster effects your opponent activates. Do I need to go any further? And if I have a Harpy monster, I can activate this card from my hand. This is the strongest trap card in the game. The only reason why it's not banned is because it's kind of relegated to Harpies and wind type monsters. Woo! It's before the end of the main phase. Okay. Alright, I'm going to special summon Harpy Chandler. Oh, that's it. That's it, baby. W's. You love to see it. Wow, so I beat a Dark Magician player and Blue Eyes. Oh, man. This is what I'm talking about. Let's keep the good vibes going, baby. Man. So if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, please subscribe for more Master Duel content, baby. I will be back here with more spice. Bringing the spice to Master Duel. Oh, also I have a Twitch. It should be right here. Yeah. Follow me and stop by and say hi sometime. It's at Hey Veteraness. I love to see you over there. And now, with all of that out of the way, get out there and let's go play some freaking video games. And watch some anime.